Welcome to Monday, October 5th, 2020. Warm and dry weather through Friday, folks. The weather just continues to be stuck in a rut here, so we've got to go through what looks like another 6 days of warmer than normal conditions. I don't see any record-breaking temperatures, but we are going to be a bit warmer than normal. Very low relative humidity will be with us through Friday. Fire danger is very, very high. No help through Friday with the fire activity. Now, confidence is high that a change in the weather will arrive late this weekend, but sunny and smoky conditions will be around all week for most of the region. If you're not close to the southern Wyoming and northern Colorado fires, smoke from the California fires still drifting across the western United States. But with this change in the weather coming, I think from a week from today, it's going to be a much different situation with the weather. But we just got to get through this next 6 days. The pattern will be more active for the rest of October, a little bit more busy as we get deeper into the fall season. This is where we are with the jet stream pattern today, a broad ridge along the west coast, dipping that jet stream south. Northwest winds aloft pretty stout, and it's going to make for a breezy day east of the Continental Divide under that northwest wind flow. But this big high just has been so robust, and it will be through Friday before it breaks down. But you see this up here? This is the start of a bigger change in the weather that's coming. And here it is. Look at that. High pressure here now along the west coast. However, by Saturday, it gets replaced by low pressure. So you see this big change, this big dip in the jet stream that takes place. And this is going to bring about exactly what we need to happen to get an upper hand on the fires and see this dry weather pattern change. What will happen is this is by noon Saturday. So Washington, Oregon, central northern California will see some rain. There's actually a little disturbance right here that could be producing some showers Saturday afternoon in western areas of Wyoming. Then as we go forward, we have a low pressure system cut off over the Four Corners area by Monday afternoon. This is going to bring a pocket of cool, moist air into the central Rockies. That's going to bring down temperatures. It will produce areas of rain and maybe some mountain snow as well, and bring about the change that we want. So this is a huge departure from where we are right now. And as we go forward, if we were to look at the European computer model through next Wednesday, the 14th of October, this is a good swath of heavy precipitation across the high plains and Rockies. Now, this is a computer model, so you got to take it with a grain of salt, but it's encouraging. When you see this much moisture getting put out, you're encouraged that at least we're going to get off of this warm and dry trend. Even look at California getting into the act here. So this is going to go a long way, this storm, to helping to get rid of, or let's put a damper on the fire activity in the western United States. And snowfall is a real possibility as well if this storm comes to fruition as it comes on through. And then right behind it, the following week, there's another pretty robust trough that's going to come in behind it. So it does look like beginning this Sunday and Monday, spaced apart every 5 to 7 days, we're going to see these Pacific waves starting to come through. And that's usually the case. If you remember a podcast last week where we talked about when the stratosphere goes through changes as we go into the middle of October, the weather pattern tends to change, and that's exactly what's happening. But we have another 5 or 6 days to get through before this change comes. Thanks for listening and watching the Day Weather Podcast. We'll see you on Tuesday.